insurer is the federal government. And I really only discovered that and understood the import of it when Sandy hit. Why is that a problem? One, because it's the federal government. I mean, so it's like the old saying, right? I'm from the federal government, I'm here to help, and everybody laughs. But secondly, it's because in an industry where there's no competition, there is also little accountability, right? So I can't tell you how many arguments I've heard from people like yours, where they argued for months and months with them to get a settlement that maybe even came close to reasonable, that they've paid these premiums all these years, and we're now not being treated like a customer, but we're being treated like someone who needed to be interrogated. And I'll tell you, the worst part of it is all of our homeowners insurers in the state, who are regulated by the state, all agreed to enter voluntary arbitration and mediation with any Sandy victims. Now, we know that most of the claims were not homeowners claims, they were flood claims, but there were some homeowners claims. And for those homeowners claims, we set up a voluntary arbitration mediation program. The Commissioner of Banking and Insurance is here, Ken Kobolowski. He set that up. And every insurance company in New Jersey who wrote homeowners policy voluntarily came into that program. There's only one insurance company that would not, the National Flood Insurance Plan. Imagine that. The federal government refused to sit down with victims and voluntarily arbitrate or mediate their dispute. I can't tell you how many times we asked, and they regularly said no. And I think the frustration that you felt has been felt and is being felt by lots of folks. The problem for us, in terms of fixing it, is we don't have jurisdiction over them. They're the federal government. So we say, would you please do this? And they say no. And then we say, we'd really like you to do it. And we think it's smart for you to do it. And they say no. And then we say, have a heart. Would you help these people and get into this program? And they say no. Unlike all the other insurance companies that we regulate, where we have some ability to be able to bring a little bit of a hammer down on them, the National Flood Insurance Plan, we don't have any ability to do that. And I talk about this often without a question in the opening that I do, just as a warning to folks to be concerned when people talk about making the federal government responsible for more things. Right?
Thank you.
Because the bigger that monster gets, the more impossible it is to manage, and the more impossible it is to get it to be responsive to regular people who pay the bills. And this experience in Sandy should tell all of us that what we really need is some competition in the flood insurance program. So you can say, you know what? I'm not treated well by the National Flood Insurance Plan. Well, I'm going to company X. See if they treat me better. That's what we do with almost everything in life, right? That's what this whole country's economic system is built on, is competition among different folks in the same business, and the one who provides